absolutely astronomical. So I'm not going to steal your thunder. I'm going to bring on my good friend Dave.
All right. Thank you so much, Garrett. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Good morning, good evening. Maybe it's midnight where you're tuning in from. We are a global business. Again, my name is Dave, and I do this business with my beautiful wife, Roxanne, and my handsome son, Caleb. You know, I love saying this every time I go into a webinar room like this. There are no accidents. There's only a divine appointment. You're supposed to be here because think about it. You could be somewhere else today. You could be watching TV with your family, going to the mall, or maybe preparing dinner or preparing lunch for your work tomorrow. But for some reason, you are here, right? There's a message here. There's an idea here. But more importantly, there's a solution here. That's for you. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because, you know, just 5 years ago, I was in this exact same webinar room. And at that point, we were not in a good place. In fact, I was stressed out of my mind because we were in $86,000 of consumer debt. You know, creditors were calling us left and right. I had more gray hairs going than I wanted to. To make things worse, at that particular moment, you know, the apartment that we were living in for years, we got evicted. You know, I remember receiving that letter and giving a deadline. My wife and I, we were so afraid. We blamed each other. We were fighting, and it was also kind of our lowest point. And I remember my wife praying this very powerful prayer. She said, "Lord, you know, lead us to the right solution, lead us to the right business." And it wasn't long after that we saw an ad, and a lot of you are here because of an ad, right? And you know, it asked us to, you know, watch a webinar, and you know, we took action, and the rest is history. You know, in 16 months we paid off all of that $86,000 in consumer debt. You know, we're debt free now, and it's hard to explain that. You know, when you're debt free, when you don't have responsibilities like that, you know, your smile is a bit bigger, your jump is a bit higher, the sun just shines better, and you know, and I think for me, what's priceless is that, you know, 2 years ago we had our son Caleb, and because of the freedom of this business, the time freedom, I was there in every single milestone that he you know that's been for the last 2 years. And just recently, one of the biggest thing that we've accomplished, you know, 3 years ago we purchased our home, you know, and just last year we paid it off, $550,000 of mortgage in under 3 years. And it's just surreal because it was 5 years ago that we got evicted. You know, we started the business. 2 years later, we bought a home. And today we are mortgage free. I remember when mortgage free, we were celebrating. Yeah, we're mortgage free. We're so excited. We are so happy. And you know what? We want that happy feeling for you, whatever that is, you know, that you're here, because tonight is not about us. It's about you. Today we're going to cover what this webinar will cover is that how you can start your own online business and grow it quickly. How you can start making money as quickly as possible using our system. And this still blows my mind, how any